The data recently disclosed by the former deputy minister of the Ukrainian General Staff Department is shocking. The interception success rate of the U.S. Patriot 3 air defense system against the Russian upgraded version of the ballistic missile has dropped sharply from 42% to only about 6%. This means that, in theory, it is necessary to launch more than 16 interceptor missiles in a row to be able to hit a leash missile. For a top air defense system that costs more than $1 billion, this kind of battlefield performance is undoubtedly subverting the expectations of the outside world. The core reason for the drop in interceptor rate is the continuous upgrade of Russian missile technology. The Iskander-M ballistic missile, which Russia has invested a lot in, and the Bischoff air-to-air missile, which have all implemented technical improvements in a targeted manner. They not only maintain high speed at the end of their flight, but also have a deadly active maneuverability. This means that after the missile enters the defense circle, it can suddenly make a large-scale turn or add a return, completely disrupting the attack trajectory predicted by the interceptor system. For this kind of high-speed target that does not go according to common sense, the Patriot system, which relies on precise ballistic calculation, seems to be powerless. In addition to the technical difficulties, the Ukrainian air defense forces are facing a more severe systemic crisis. The former deputy minister of the General Staff of the Ukrainian General Staff pointed out that the total number of Patriot systems owned by the Russian military is less than 10 sets. Even if all of them are turned on, they can only cover a small number of key cities and facilities. The Russian military has made full use of this fatal shortcoming. Through continuous electronic reconnaissance and intelligence collection, the Russian side has been able to accurately draw a blind map of the Ukrainian air defense network and strategically select areas with weak firepower. This kind of precise strike has caused the Ukrainian air defense system, which has been struggling for years, to fail. The overall defense performance is weak. Even the Soviet-era S-125 air defense system performed better than the Patriot system in some scenarios. The key to its relative superiority lies in the matching of tasks. It is mainly used to intercept low-voltage cruise missiles and drones. This type of target flight speed is relatively slow, which provides the Patriot system with sufficient response time. The Patriot system is given the task of intercepting low-end, high-speed mobile ballistic missiles, which is to some extent beyond its design capabilities. Just like letting a sports car cross the field, no matter how strong the performance is, it is inevitable that the water and soil will not submit. In addition, what makes Ukraine desperate is the cruel economic blow behind this air defense war. Each Patriot interceptor missile costs between $3 million and $4 million, and the Iskander missile used by the Russian military is about $3 million. The cost of the enemy missile may be lower. This cost-to-expended ratio makes Ukraine's air defense warfare an unbearable money-burning game. The limited resources of Ukraine and the slow military replenishment speed of the West are absolutely disadvantaged in this war of consumption. The public statement of Roman Nenkov also contains the pressure on the Western allies. However, the U.S. Patriot interceptor missile stockpile is already tight, and the annual output is only a few hundred. It also needs to be distributed to global allies such as Israel and Saudi Arabia. The U.S. has not yet let go of the SAAD system. The Russian-Ukrainian battlefield confrontation has struck a chord with the modern air defense system. In an era of rapid development of hypersonic strong mobility missile technology, the traditional air defense model of a single, expensive platform faces a subversive challenge. Unparalleled technological progress and tactical application have become the key points of driving strategic balance. The battlefield practice once again proves that there is no eternal myth. Only continuous innovation and pragmatic match is the way to victory.